Let's talk about trust. Why is trust so important for you as people leaders? Well, trust is the foundation of building any type of relationship, whether it is with your team members, with your stakeholders, or with your peers. In the first video, I will tell you about the importance of trust. And in the second one, I will introduce you to the Trust Equation 2.0. Naturally, this is just a short presentation, but I will give you some opportunities to reflect. And if you're watching this with someone, it would be great if you could have some conversations and reflect together. Let's start with the first point on the agenda, the importance of trust. I want us to travel back in time till 1995 when this film came out, Dangerous Minds. I thought the film was brilliant, but I may be biased. A, I'm a teacher. B, just like the main character, I used to train martial arts. The only thing I'm missing is the leather jacket. Can we have a leather jacket? Now I feel so much better. So let's talk about Dangerous Minds. She gets a class full of students that I labeled as dangerous. When she walks into that classroom, she writes one sentence on the blackboard, but it gets their attention. But then she does something that is even cooler. What she tells them is, you all have an A. The only thing you need to do right now is to keep it. Mic drop. The reason this is so powerful is because when someone puts their trust in us, oxytocin is released in our brain. And when oxytocin is released in our brain, we want to reciprocate. So when she put her trust in them, they decided to put their trust in her. And maybe you're thinking, okay, whatever, she's just a teacher and I'm a people leader. You cannot compare the two. This is absolutely irrelevant. Is it though? As people leaders, don't you want your teams to succeed? Don't you want them to achieve the best results? Believe it or not, most teachers, good teachers at least, want their students to succeed as well. They want their students to have the best results. So I would argue that there are a lot of similarities. And if you're not convinced, then let's deep dive together into the research by Paul Zega. What he discovered is that in high trust companies, there is 75% less stress, 40% less burnout, and 13% less sick leave. Hold on, it gets better. There is 106% more energy, 60% more satisfaction, and 50% more efficiency. Wouldn't you like that for your teams? And if you're still not convinced, don't you worry. I have one more piece of research, and it's a big one because it's a meta-analysis. Meta-analysis is when researchers are analyzing previous research. What Dirks and Ferrin discovered is that employees who trust their manager are more loyal, they achieve more, and they display more extraordinary behaviors, which means they go beyond what is written in their job description. They go the extra mile. Again, wouldn't you like that for your teams? Now, I hope that this little video convinced you how important trust is. And yes, it has a very tangible effect on your results. In the second video, I will talk about the Trust Equation 2.0. And I might drop the leather jacket, even though it makes me look super cool.